What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rich Take Profit, and I'm back at y'all with another video, man. In today's video, I'm gonna be going over the trade yesterday that was really my biggest trade ever. 5K profit, but 4K on the eval, 1K on my funded account. So we're gonna hop straight into this video. Before we do, make sure y'all like, subscribe for more content like this, where I give you all the psychology tips to stay in the game long term and actually create another income for you and your family. Also, as well, we do have my trading team down below in the description or in my bio, or you can find it on my Instagram, where we have live calls, we have psychology calls on the weekend, back testing sessions on the weekends. We have a Telegram chat. You can talk to like-minded individuals whenever you want to. Whenever you feel like you have a question about your trading, your psychology, you always have a team to trade with Monday through Friday. So if you're interested in something like that, link will be down below. $15 a week. I believe the value is immense for the price. With that as well, you get webinars, any calls we ever had, they're in there for you. So it's a good way to get connected with me and my mentor. So if y'all interested in that, make sure I hit that link in the description. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna hop straight into it. So the trade was from Thursday, which is this beautiful long. So if we finna just go through my process how we always do if y'all using my videos, I'm straight to the point. So the first thing I always do before I even start trading, I mark a previous day high, previous day low. So for Wednesday going into Thursday, I'm marking those highs and those lows, right? So with that being said, it really wasn't much to capitalize off of, because once we got to the market, we had CPI. So that already had shown here. And from this CPI movement, it gave us a bullish move. And from there, we were kind of looking for buys. Now, usually, if yesterday was bearish, we try to look for more of a bearish trend. But going into Thursday, we did run the Asian session high, and we were bullish the entire London session. And then when CPI dropped, we came and retraced a bit, and then we flew above, like we flew up crazy. So going into 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock for most people, going into the New York Open, we were looking for a rejection, and I believe it was off this 1 hour gap. So this 1 hour gap right here that was left behind, it's not like a fair value gap or anything. It's just more so like a order block per se. But order blocks for US 30 are pretty much the wick, not the entire candle. And so if we zoom in a bit, because it's easier to see it when I zoom in, because that is where we really take the entries. It's off a higher time frame. That's just the general area. The more you zoom in, you would probably get a little bit off track. But the main thing I like to look for is just a retracement of that move before we enter. And so coming from CPI that low, taken to this high before the retracement, is around that 50% area. So if we're going to take a long, it was going to be either, you had two entries. You had the 1 hour gap, which was right here. Let me just draw that out so y'all can see it. Or this 50%, which is a more safer, more precise entry as far as retracement before pushing higher, targeting the previous day high. And it was also all-time high as well. So it was a magnet for price to come and take this high after retracing a bit. So yeah, this was a very simple trade, and this is one of the situations where it would have been cleaner if the CPI ran the Asia session low first, but it didn't. So we kind of had to trust our gut with that one, and that trade was ballistic. We always risk 50 points most times and not, and the target was only going to be a 2-to-1, and that was hit in the first 5 minutes. From there, price ended up running all-time high, creating a new all-time high, which was a crazy 1-to-10, 1-to-11 trade. But you never know how high it's going to go. I held on pretty long, not really too much more than 100 points, probably like 115 points is all I took. But that was enough for what I was risking. That was enough to hold all the way through. So it was a beautiful day, and it was one of my biggest days ever. So yeah, it was amazing. Today I did take a loss today. I really don't think I should have traded today, Friday, just because after this big move, there isn't really much for price to do. But go ahead and retrace lower and lower, and it really didn't give a clean setup that I wanted. I did try to go for longs as if it was going to take the high again. That definitely wasn't going to happen. So usually after days where price rallies, we just have a lot of consolidation the day after. So moving forward, I mean, anytime I have a big trade like this, I'll probably take that Friday off because it likes to take a bit of their profits for you before it hits the weekend. But it's really simple. It wasn't much else to it. That's just like a small little simple breakdown. Nothing too crazy. If y'all have any questions on how I trade, y'all can always hit me up on Instagram or, ask me in the comment section. It's very simple, but if you really want to get the in-depth system, I would say join the team. Or we also have free trading course, so it'll be on here, but it's nothing like the real thing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like actually being there live when we're on the call and actually seeing the entries and the exits in real time. So like I said, if you're interested, that link will always be down in the description. But it isn't too much to this video. I guess I'll just leave y'all some words of just encouragement. If you had a good week, good job. If you had a losing week, figure out what you did wrong. Did you make some mistakes this week? Were you hesitating this week? Were you not confident with your system and strategy? Make sure that is there so that way you can trust it. So that way all you have to do from there is follow your rules, show up every single day. Show up, follow your rules, take the win, take the loss, move on to the next. Do it over and over again. Look over your journal. If there's a day that you just know you lose all the time, cut it out. Let's go ahead and up your win percentage when it comes to trading. And just, it's really the small things. As much as everybody wants to focus on the big thing, it's the little things. And it's the little things that's in your day-to-day life, in your personal life, in your mind, that can ultimately affect how you trade. So we want to just make sure we looking for a system, you follow that system, and when you're in the trade, you let the trade do what it's supposed to do. Once you hit your certain parameters, move your stop loss to break even or TP1, however you trade, stick to it. Don't switch up. Don't listen to what anybody else is telling you about your strategy. I don't care what somebody else is trading. I don't care how they trade. Let them trade how they trade, and you trade how you trade. Because at the end of the day, what we don't need is confusion. So if you have a system, don't system hop, don't strategy hop, don't hop into another pair. If you don't know it, you don't know it. If it's working, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna just leave y'all with that. I love y'all. Make sure y'all keep tapping into the channel. I'm gonna keep dropping videos for y'all. Let me know if any psychology videos that y'all want to hear from. Put them in the comment section down below, and I'll be happy to get to them. But it's your boy Rooster Take Profit signing out. Keep God first, keep grinding and growing, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace.